Hello and welcome once again to Ventura College Pirate Volleyball on the VC Sports Network and SoCalCollegeSports.com. Tonight, we bring you a second-round matchup in the Southern California Regional Bracket as the second seed Ventura College Pirates welcome in the 15 seed Bakersfield College Renegades. Jeff Stoynoff, Mike Zapata with you. And Mike, the Renegades come in as the 15 seed, but not to be fooled by that at all. There are no easy matches left if you are the Pirates. The Renegades come off an impressive 3-game sweep on Saturday night of the 18 seed Cerritos College Falcons. They come in having won 13 of their last 14. It figures to be a substantial challenge starting right now for the Pirates.
Yeah, Bakersfield, we did the 3C2A Women's Volleyball Championship for many years in a row. Bakersfield seemed like they were a program that was continually up there at the championships that we covered. So this is a dangerous program, a program that has been there. They know what to do. As evidence is in their first round victory over Cerritos, 3-0, an emphatic, a bit of a statement win to get their playoff train going. They come into Ventura here tonight, and the Pirates going to have their hands full.
Yeah, and the Pirates need look no further than last year, as anybody does, to see the dangers inherent in such a deep bracket as we have year after year. Last year, only one among the top 4 seeds made it to the eventual championship round. So obviously, a top 4 seed accomplishes nothing. The Pirates know they have to come up with 2 wins here tonight. It starts certainly with Kayla Murdoch, the leading attacker for the Pirates.
Yeah, Murdoch, been a stud all year. Look, it comes down to very simple dynamics. It's the serve and pass game. Who's going to limit errors? And who's going to make the plays when you need them and in the clutch? How many times have we seen matches end on service errors? And that's really going to be a focal point here tonight. Getting teams out of system, staying within system, and getting off to the right foot.
It's like you were standing right next to me when I was talking to head coach Brad Lyons, who talked about the importance. We are looking to attack them on serve. We want to knock them out of system as much as possible. If their hitters are comfortable and they are getting good sets and getting good swings, we've got problems, and that starts right away with the serve. We'll step aside, take a few minutes, come back, get you ready for set number 1. It's the Southern California Regional Bracket second round, Ventura and Bakersfield. Coming up on the VC Sports Network, Ventura College Volleyball brought to you by Mueller Family Therapy.
Do you want me to get Bakersfield to line up as well when they announce that? Do you want me to go on the other side? My bad. Yep.
Welcome to the Ventura College Athletic Event Center for tonight's women's volleyball SoCal Regional featuring visiting for Morpher, opposite number 6, Kylie Wilson. Outside number 9, Hannah Shaw. Freshman from Ventura, center number 11, Ashley Shaw. Working the lines, Scott Hansen, Scott Peralta, PR2, Richard Olsen, and PR1 up top, Martin O'Hara.
Starting lineups tonight for Bakersfield. Kaya Jones, Cameron Briggs, Brianna Bauer, Alexandria Johnson, Haley Tedrow, Aubrey Dees, and Stevie Urisk. And for Ventura, Autumn Rogelio, Brianna Morrison, Kylie Ibbotson, McKenna Schaumloffel, Ashley Johnson, Talia Behrens, and Kayla Murdoch. And right away, one will notice not any big changes or significant absences for either team as they head in to our second round matchup tonight. In fact, the only absence worth noting is head coach Carl Ferreira, not here tonight for Bakersfield, so assistant coach Penelope Zepeda, the acting head coach for the evening. Bakersfield in the red jerseys, Ventura in the home black. And we are moments away from getting it going. The Pirates coming in overall with a record of 19-3. Undefeated since that loss earlier in conference play at home to Moore Park that we had on the VC Sports Network, but they have bounced back nicely. Finished in a tie, co-champions in the Western State North, along with Santa Barbara and Moore Park. And the Pirates come back late in that conference schedule, good enough to get them a co-championship, and then with their victory in the crossover matchup, secure a 2 seed. Meanwhile, Bakersfield, a dominant performance in the Western State South. They were co-champions along with Santa Monica, an outstanding 11-1 record as Santa Monica and Bakersfield ran away with things in the Western State South. A little trouble on the pass, and Behrens has to send it to the back row. We're underway. Back set goes long. Brianna Bauer fires it long, and Ventura off to the 1-0 lead. That'll send the serve. And right away, Schaumloffel gets the service ace, and this is exactly what Brad Lyons wanted.
That's a tough float serve. You see that just dip off the table.
Mike, it was a screwball, too, really working to the right. That is a hard serve to handle. This is exactly what the Pirates want. They want to challenge right away from 5 feet back. Pirates with the easy dig. They'll go back on the attack. First swing for Murdoch. Dug out nicely by Steven. Renegades back on the attack, and they even it up.
It's a great job of using all of the court. You see there, just into the open zone. Renegades on the board.
So 2-1. Pirates. Trouble for Schaumloffel, and they get the block. Bauer and Urisk in the middle, teaming up on the block to even it up at 2. Bakersfield 4th in the state as a team in blocks per set, and they present a challenge on that front line. Johnson sets Murdoch a little long. 3 in a row for the Renegades, and they grab their first lead at 3-2. And it'll send it over to Alexandria Johnson, who will serve. Going after Schaumloffel, bump set from Rogelio, 50-50 ball, Murdoch wins it. Pirates back on the attack. They'll have to go from the back row with Ibbotson. Renegades back on the attack, dug out by Rogelio. She does it so well, and Murdoch denied again by the same tandem of Urisk and Bauer. And right away, Murdoch, 3 attacks, 0 kills in the early going. You can't draw it up any better if you're Bakersfield to start. Meanwhile, Johnson sends it into the net.
That's tough.
That gets the Pirates off the schneid on that 4-point run. They're back within 1.
Yeah, they can come up for water, and Bakersfield shoots themselves in the foot. All the momentum in their favor, and see if the Pirates can capitalize.
Rogelio will serve. On the attack and off the block with Bauer, and it's just wide. So I thought she played it off the block, but she just missed it wide. That evens it up for the Pirates.
Looks on replay, came off the tape on the redirect.
So 4-all. Rogelio will continue. Rogelio picks that one up off the hardwood, and Murdoch gets her first kill, and this starts with a sensational dig by Rogelio.
Wow, look at that.
Well, unsurprisingly, Michael, Rogelio just second in the state in digs per set. And already she has had a couple, and that one leads directly to a point and the lead. Aubrey Dees will set in the middle. They'll try Urisk. Shamloffel there.
That's a great bump
Over
set.
to Murdoch, blocked once again, but dug out. Good job by Morrison to keep it alive. Murdoch taking a little off. That's a heady play from Kayla Murdoch. She's been denied on the fastball a few times early. And here, changes the speed and gets the kill. The Pirates on a 4-point run now lead at 6-4. Rogelio will continue. Floater in the corner and down.
It looked like it was going out, Jeff. We'll have a great look at this from the back camera. It looks like it's going off, and then it just tails in.
And tough call on that back line for Cameron Briggs. Lets it go, and it falls in. They'll go right back. This time, it's Kaya Jones with the pass. A chance for the Pirates to continue the run all the way across to Murdoch, who sends it wide.
Is there a touch there?
That breaks a 5-point run by the Pirates, who still lead at 7-5. As Murdoch tries to switch it up, trying to work against the double team of Bauer and Urisk.
I tried to change the angle, and you see how effective that block has been early.
Jones on the serve. Setter dump. Oh, what a great job by Dees to dig that one out. Buys another
Hit the
chance
antenna
for Bauer, but Bauer catches the antenna, and the Pirates go back up 8-5. This is the second meeting of the season between these two teams. They met back on September 20th. That one went 5 sets. The Pirates coming back from 2 sets to 1 down to win it in 5. Try the middle once again. Pirates, good defense. Ibbotson dug out by Dees. Renegade still alive. Johnson looking for Murdoch. Jones can't keep it up. Well, good defense on both sides, but Murdoch eventually gets the kill. Just in front of Jones, it's 9-5 Ventura. Johnson on serve. They try the slide this time with Bauer. Shamloffel will send it over. Dees with the back set. Bauer tries to play it off the block, but sent back down by Murdoch. Well, Murdoch returns the favor a little bit, Michael. She's been denied a couple of times at that time.
All over it.
Right there, hanging in the air as she is prone to do. Stays up, keeps that one on the line, 10-5.
I wouldn't know what that feels like, Jeff.
Well, you know I don't. Bump set for Murdoch. Jones is there, but some trouble with a clean pass. And instead, the Pirates get another kill. They're on a 9-1 run. They have opened up an 11-5 lead, and Penelope Zepeda is going to take a timeout.
And with good reason, too. Bakersfield reeling, trailing by 6. They got off to a pretty good start, and then the wheels have come off. The Renegades want to talk it over.
Well, this is a little bit of a carryover to the previous meeting between these two teams. I mentioned that Bakersfield was up 2-1, but sets 4 and 5 went to Ventura 25-10 and 15-8. They dominated down the stretch in that matchup, and it seems so far to have carried over into set number 1 tonight. More trouble on the serve. Johnson will lay out but can't keep it alive. The Pirates with their third ace here in set number 1. Johnson on serve just long. 12-6. The Pirates have doubled up the Renegades early. Kayla Stephen will check in for Bakersfield. The Renegades played 9 players in the win against Cerritos on Saturday, so they won't go terribly deep into the bench. Rogelio, solid pass. They'll work the middle with Ibbotson. Dug out nicely by Johnson, but the Renegades have to settle for a bump. Another chance. Blocked, but still alive. They'll try Murdoch.
I don't think that one got over.
Now Murdoch caught the tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, Murdoch has settled in on that cross court, but misfires there. Quick set in the middle and sent back. That time it was Haley Tedrow, who herself is among the leaders, 3rd in the state in blocks on the season. And the Renegades are a tall and athletic team, and right away they present a problem, but not for Ibbotson in the middle. This is interesting to see Kylie Ibbotson working in the middle instead of her usual right side at that opposite position, but they've moved her into the middle.
So you dunk it.
Nice job on the adjustment on the set by Kayla Stephen. And Tedrow gets the kill in the middle. Renegades within 4 at 13-9, but Michael, it's a nice adjustment to keep that alive by Kayla Stephen. And Stephen will serve. Excuse me. That was not Stephen on serve, that was Cameron Briggs. And Briggs sends it long. The Pirates pick up the point, 14-9.
What a great eye. As you see on replay, just barely long.
First appearance for Jocelyn Montoya, defensive specialist, so she will come on to serve with the Pirates leading by 5. Briggs with the solid pass. Dees denied, but another chance for the Renegades. They'll move to the other side where it's sent long. Alexandria Johnson moves to the front row, but misfires on the attack. 15-9. Pirates back out to a 6-point lead. This not quite their largest. They did lead by 7 earlier. About 5 feet back. And an easy dig for Murdoch. Murdoch has to settle for the bump. And instead, it's Dees who gets another chance. Dees has been so efficient all season long. But you go back to Saturday, where Dees had 17 kills, a percentage of .395, but also chipped in with 13 assists, 14 digs, 3 blocks. So she does it all for this Renegade squad, and did so Saturday night in the win over Cerritos. Renegades trail it by 5, floating long. Good read by Rogelio. So the Pirates have clearly had the advantage on serve so far in set number 1. 16-10, Ibbotson to serve for Ventura. And gets that one down in front. Hard dive from Ibbotson. And not much chance for Briggs in the back row. 4th ace in the first set. Scrambling somewhat, Urisk has to go for the dink. They'll work the middle with Behrens. Johnson keeps it alive. Dees off the block. Another chance for Bakersfield. Middle with Urisk. Partially blocked by Behrens. Joust ball. Rogelio keeps it alive. Ibbotson, they go to the center dump. Stephen there. Longest point of the first set. Just wide. Rogelio with the read. Did they say this was in? I thought this was wide. I don't know if we have that from the other side, but they're going to give that point to Bakersfield. I thought that, yeah.
That's in.
Well, what do I know from up here?
Well, your eyes are pretty bad.
D's
No
on serve.
offense.
Rogelio goes down to get it. Ibbotson from the back row. Back set. They'll try Bauer. Looked like caught the tape. 18-11. The Pirates maintain the cushion. This equals their largest lead at 7. McKenna Schomloffel coming off a quiet outing in the victory over Santa Monica in the Western State crossover. Just a couple of kills in that one.
Nope.
Johnson caught the post. 18-12. Winner of this one meets the winner of Cypress and Santa Monica, also playing tonight. 19-12 after the serve error. The Pirates with the 7-point lead. Timeout on the floor. You're watching Ventura College Volleyball on the VC Sports Network and SoCalCollegeSports.com. Rogelio to serve. Pirates closing in on a set 1 win. They lead at 19-12. Rogelio. They set up Urisk, and it starts with Johnson, or I should say Briggs, in that back row. Good serve receive, and it leads directly to the middle attack from Urisk. 19-13. Kaya Jones to serve. And this time it's the Pirates who return the favor. Schomloffel, excellent job on serve receive, leads directly to the attack for Murdoch. 2013. Ashley Johnson, sophomore setter, to serve. They go to the slide with Bauer. And did that catch part of the block? So the net violation as Bauer fired it wide, but the Renegades get the point. Morrison and Murdoch trying to set up for the block. 2014. Renegades looking for a run. Steven. Rogelio handles it. Murdoch 5 feet back, but gets it down. You know, Mike, anytime we see a heavy arm, it seems as though it's something that we always talk about where how do you get ready for something of a changeup? It's just so hard, and you can see how that slight off speed just freezes the defense.
Well, what's impressive about that is she goes into a triple block and finds the window. That's some dexterity right there.
Dink from Dees.
Great
Schomloffel lays out. Murdoch looking for the back row and gets it. Well, there's the changeup, and then there's just a full-on Ephus pitch. She goes full off speed and catches the back line. 21-14. Just to torture the analogy, Mike, and take it all the way. Into the net, and now the Pirates are 2 points away at 23-14. Murdoch has rebounded nicely after that slow start.
Oh.
And the push in the middle as they go to Haley Tedrow. And Tedrow finds the floor. That's a nice play by Tedrow. Doesn't go for the full swing. Just that push to the near sideline. 23-15, quick set in the middle. Morrison and Johnson can't find the handle, and now the Pirates are 1 point away here in set number one.
And serving at Pirates set point, number 4.
Jocelyn Montoya.
Well, Jeff, the difference of the set has been the serving and how effective it's been. I count 4 aces in this opening set for Ventura.
Montoya trying to finish it out. Jones with a good pass. Dees does get it down. So Aubrey Dees gets the kill. 24-16. That keeps the Renegades alive for the moment. First appearance tonight for Nadeline Burns, who will come on to serve. Pirates looking to close it out. Barron's denied by Urisk. Chance for the Renegades. Dees with the push. Barron's keeps it alive. Schaumloffel. And Burns can't keep it alive. And the Pirates get the closeout. 25-16 in set number one. They'll switch ends with the Pirates up 1-0. It's the 3C2A regional playoffs. Ventura College Volleyball on SoCalCollegeSports.com and the VC Sports Network. Run. Set number 1 in the books. To the Pirates, 25-16. They'll come out with Ashley Johnson, Talia Behrens, and Kayla Murdoch in the front row. Ibbotson, Rogelio, and Shamloffel in the back row. Meanwhile, the Renegades will counter with Stevie Urisk in the front row, along with Aubrey Dees and Alexandra Johnson. Meanwhile, in the back row, it will be Haley Tedrow, along with Kayla Stephen and Madeline Burns. And no sooner do I say that than Haley Tedrow will check out, so libero Kaya Burns can check in. Now, so many similarities between these two teams, and we didn't get much chance to talk about, but the libero position is another one where Kaya Burns has been such a leader for this Renegade squad, 3rd in the state in digs per set. So you got a matchup of 2 sensational liberos here today, and certainly Autumn Rogelio had an outstanding first set, a couple of key digs, keeping points alive, helping the Pirates in that big run early when they went on a 9-1 run to grab control of that first set, control that they never relinquished en route to the 25-16 win in set number 1. Shamloffel a little wide. With the opening serve, the Renegades grab the first point. Dees will serve, and Brianna Boyer will check in, so it's Bauer, along with Urisk in that front row, joined as the kill for Behrens on the slide. Just to finish out, it's Johnson on the front row with Bauer and Urisk. Tied at 1. Autumn Rogelio. Had a lengthy run on serve early in set number 1. Coming in from the back row, the hammer from Johnson. Able to play that one off the block. Renegades with the 2-1 lead. Here's Alexandra Johnson. Look down the roster, and not a big surprise, but every player for the Renegades from right there in Bakersfield. So a lot of local talent coming in. Bauer denied. Murdoch and Morrison working together. Brianna Morrison finishing up her career at Ventura this year, a 3rd-year player finishing her degree. Bauer tries to go cross court. Dug out nicely. Another chance in the middle for Urisk, goes to the dink. Good read from Johnson. They'll try Murdoch, who hammers it down. Pirates grab the 3-2 lead as Johnson will serve. Briggs on the attack. Chance for Ibbotson. Joust ball. Renegades still on the attack. Bauer has it blocked. Morrison and Murdoch again. And Bauer in the first matchup between these two teams did struggle somewhat. 8 kills, but also 8 errors. So 0 on the percentage in the matchup. Floater from Johnson, and Johnson with kind of a wry look at the bench. And Mike, is it possible that this was not entirely intentional from Johnson? Might have gotten away with a partial fan, but it drops in front.
Like a Jordan shrug from 3 after he hit 6 of them in a quarter?
You know, that's the most pleasant memory for me. Urisk has that one partially blocked, but Murdoch and Shamloffel. Little bump as Shamloffel was going after that ball, and that allows it to get down, and the Renegades break the run. It was a 4-point run for Ventura.
It's not the overplayed layup?
Oh, for that, yeah, in game 2. Murdoch able to tool the block.
That was great.
And she continues, Mike, to show her versatility.
Look at the way she
here tonight
turns it. I mean, that's just terrific execution. Double block comes over. You know what? Just going to work it the other way. A little inside-out action there.
And Murdoch will serve. Keeps it low, but a great pass Boy, that is sensational from Johnson to give the Renegades a chance. Pirates on the attack. One-handed set. Morrison.
Net.
Now a whistle comes in. Net contact, and the Renegades get the point.
Yeah. You see it there on the replay. Sutter came in, hit her with the back.
6-4. Steven will serve. Good pass from Murdoch. The back set for Ibbotson. Johnson right there. The angle for the back row. Schaumloffel with the chance. Burns on the bump set. Rogelio goes down. Schaumloffel trying to keep it alive but runs out of room. That's a nice job by Briggs from about 5 feet back to get enough on that to overpower Rogelio. Quick set in the middle. Morrison able to get it off the block. Just pushes it into the block of Tedrow. Morrison, such an interesting story, came to this program with very little experience out of high school. Really learned on the fly in her 3 years in the program that included 1 redshirt year. And the advancement she has made has been stunning as a player and a big part of the success this season. Off the block for Dees, 7-6.
Nice job tooling the block by Dees.
Briggs will serve. Rogelio, a little trouble on the pass, but the Pirates still on the attack, and Ibbotson able to tool the block. Well, not the cleanest pass from Rogelio, but ultimately she got the pass, and the Pirates got into the attack and got the point, 8-6.
Tedrow a little late getting over.
Stevenson will back set for Dees. Perfect dink for Aubrey Dees. Dees very similar to Kayla Murdoch, not necessarily the gaudy offensive numbers that Murdoch has been able to put up, but really another do-everything player for this Renegade team. One of the principal attackers, but also plays so effectively in the back row, as Murdoch has certainly done in this her sophomore season. Dink from Behrens, good read from Urisk. Off the block for Johnson. Johnson flat-footed. Johnson looking for Schaumloffel. Briggs with the dig. They go to the dig.
That's a
laying
pancake.
out, it's Ibbotson. But Behrens just trying to send it over, looking for the corner, and sent it wide, tied at 8. That is highlight reel from Kylie Ibbotson. But the Pirates can't finish the point. All tied up at 8. Johnson setting to Ibbotson in the back. Burns. They'll look for Dees. Sent back, it's Behrens along with Schaumloffel this time. Well, we talked a lot about the Renegades with good reason on that front line and the blocks in the first set, but the Pirates have come back and then some in set number 2 with their own terrific defense on that front line. 9-8. Schaumloffel will serve.
Another ace.
Johnson with some trouble on the pass. That's the first ace in the second set for the Pirates, but it gives them the 2-point lead at 10-8.
Look at how much movement there is on that ball, and I don't know how she's hitting. Let's see if we can see how she's hitting the ball here. So much movement on there.
That's a terrific job by Briggs on the set, and it leads to the kill for Urisk. Well, that's a nice job handling the serve. Nine. Just long on the serve from Dees.
Well, Bakersfield needs to get out of that seemingly rhythmic shoot themselves in the foot. As soon as they establish some momentum, they give it right back. And Ventura capitalizing. We saw them go on a 7-point run in that last set. It really started the avalanche.
Rogelio on serve. Briggs able to fight it off. Dees tries to keep it alive. They're still scrambling. And Briggs able to send it over. Pirates quickly go middle. Laying out, it's Jones.
Net violation.
And the call going against the Pirates. That is a terrific job out of system by Bakersfield to give themselves another chance, and they ultimately get the point. Briggs went all the way into the front row, chasing that one. The floater. They work it around to Murdoch. Again, continues to work that cross court. 12-10. Ashley Johnson will serve. Tight second set. After the Pirates took set number 1. Back set, looking for Bauer. Schaumloffel laid out, but the Pirates can't get back in system. 12-11. Renegades creep back within 1.
We'll go back to the previous point there by Murdoch. Thought it might have been wide, but upon further review.
Kaya Jones catches the tape.
It's
Another serve error.
It's like clockwork, Jeff.
Yep. Starting to be noticeable in the match so far. The Renegades not getting many aces at all and then throwing in more than a few errors. Meanwhile, Murdoch returns the favor. 13-12. Going back to the first matchup between these two teams, and aces and errors on serve wasn't a major storyline. But I think here tonight, it's been more of a storyline as Ibbotson gets the kill. 14-12. Behrens will return on the front line with Ibbotson and Schaumloffel. Montoya will serve. Jones, good pass. They set up Dees, able to play it off the block of Ibbotson. 14-13. Here comes Rogelio. Cameron Briggs to serve for Bakersfield. Rogelio, they work to the middle. The push from Behrens. Renegades back on the attack. They'll try with Johnson, who's able to tool the block of Behrens.
Jeff, I got to say, a lot of leniency from these refs on some of these sets from Bakersfield. There's been a lot of movement on the ball, and I'm surprised that they haven't whistled for a couple double taps.
14. Rogelio goes down to get it. Schaumloffel. Behrens off the tape.
Oh, wow.
And they'll get the point. So Behrens off the block does just enough to get it over. And there you see it's Tedrow and Johnson and trying to avoid running into each other. 15-14, Ibbotson to serve. Trouble on the pass. Off the net, still alive. Pirates back on the attack. Behrens on the slide. Jones there for the dig.
What a rally.
Behrens from the back row. Ibbotson. Good dig from Steven. Dees gathers, fires. Rogelio with the dig. Schaumloffel this time.
Net violation.
And here comes the whistle and the net violation. Going to give the point to Ventura. On the follow through on the block. 16-14. Pirates back out in front by 2. Jones, good pass. Murdoch into the rafters, still going. Bakersfield back on the attack. Steven will look middle. Rogelio, the pancake, center dump. Rogelio there again. Middle to Behrens. Dees, 5 feet back. They'll try Murdoch from the back row, and it's down. Well, remember that point.
Well, we're going to have a sequence here of Rogelio. There's one. Here's two.
You know, Mike, you can really add up the digs per set when you come up with multiple digs in the same point.
And there's three.
Meanwhile, Renegades struggling on the serve receive. They can't muster an attack. 4-point run for Ventura. Timeout Bakersfield. Ventura on top 18-14 in set number 2. It's the 3C2A playoffs here on the VC Sports Network at SoCalCollegeSports.com. Well, off another serve ace for the Pirates in set number 2, Mike, I mentioned moments ago that in the first matchup between these two teams, serve aces wasn't a big storyline, and it wasn't, as Ventura had 5 aces and Bakersfield had 7. But serve errors was a storyline where the Pirates had 17 serve errors in the 5-set win. They have cleaned it up substantially so far tonight and done a great job on serve. They lead it 1-0. They'll go to Schomloffel, tooling the block. That time it's Jones going down to keep it alive.
Incredible dig.
50-50 ball. Rogelio there. Setter dump. And it's down for Johnson. Well, we have seen some setter dumps tonight get very close to the floor, if not all the way down. And that time, Johnson got one all the way down. And the Pirates continue the run. They now lead at 19-14. Briggs with the pass. Dees.
It's a block party.
Renegades still attacking. Another block, this time Behrens denies Johnson. The run continues. 6 straight for the Pirates, who now lead at 20-14.
2 blocks here to set up that point. And the Renegades reeling.
Ibbotson fires it long.
Just when you have a chance to step on the gas.
Well, it's so tough. You can hardly be surprised if you get a little keyed up. But, boy, when you're on a roll like that, the last thing you want to do is really just let them off the hook and just give them the free point. You want to see if you can continue and keep them going. Easier said than done, of course. But that gets the Renegades out of the run and back on the attack. Rogelio with some trouble, but Pirates keep it alive. They'll go middle with Urisk. Ibbotson, 50-50 ball. Behrens there. Schomloffel will gather.
Man.
Off the block of Burns, 21-15.
Look at the step close here. Quickly back, fires away. Cross court, not really much Bakersfield can do with it. Ventura clicking on all cylinders right now.
Yeah, McKenna Schomloffel, I mentioned something of a quiet night in the last outing for the Pirates. And with her talent, that's the kind of thing as Urisk is able to tool the block and get the point for the Renegades. But you hate to see that if you're an opposing team, because you know that's not going to continue. And indeed, Schomloffel has picked it up so far tonight, 21-16. 5-point lead for the Pirates. Aubrey Dees to serve. Overpass from Rogelio, and it drops wide, 21-17. An ace for Dees. Renegades within 4. Time running out, looking for a run. Trouble for the Pirates, they're scrambling. Schomloffel does buy them another chance. Johnson on the attack. They go away from Murdoch. Barron's up the line. And Barron's shot sent wide.
If you think about maybe a timeout here.
Well, at the very least, if Brad Lyons doesn't want to take a timeout, I think you have to work it to Murdoch. But right now, Murdoch starting in the back row. One-timer from Johnson. Great job by Briggs. Johnson gets the kill. The Renegades fully on a run. It's 4 straight, 21-19. And now the Pirates will take a timeout. Brad Lyons wants to talk it over. Ventura on top 21-19 in set number 2. They lead it 1-0 here on the VC Sports Network. .119, Aubrey Dees will continue on serve for Bakersfield. Good pass from Rogelio, and they do go to Murdoch off the block. Dug out, Pirates back on the attack, Barron's in the middle. Jones keeps it alive, now 10 feet back, and it's Johnson catching the tape. And the Pirates break the run 22-19. You know, going back to the first matchup between these two teams, the Pirates were down 2-1.
Oh, you disrupt the rhythm, get a side out.
Rogelio will serve. And I asked Brad Lyons about that comeback. In that first matchup, Rogelio up the line and it's wide. And I said, well, was it a matter, was it a little bit of fatigue? Did you make an adjustment? What was it? Because they really came back to dominate sets number 4 and 5. And he said, no, it was really much more about emotion. And the team just got fired up and brought a little more passion into it, got fired up down the stretch, and that was the big difference. And I can almost guarantee you, as Murdoch gets the kill, that's some of what they were talking about in that timeout moments ago.
Certainly a lot of passion on that swing right there.
Yeah, from Murdoch.
2 points away now from set 2.
Oh. Into the tape, 23-21. And Brad Lyons saying that when he wants to get the team fired up, he says, I don't want to be the one to do that. I don't think that's effective. And that you saw briefly assistant coach Sam Callisto, and he said that that's one of the things that she does really well with the team. Rogelio goes down to get it. Murdoch, 5 feet back, looking for the line, and gets it up the line for Murdoch. That is massive. And the Pirates now a point away at 24-21. He said if it's not Sam Callisto, Autumn Rogelio will tell you, Barron's sophomore leaders on this team. Rogelio with the dig. Pirates with a chance to close it out. Schaumloffel off the block, and the Pirates go up 2-0. Well, the Renegades made a valiant run, down 6 at 21-15 to get back within 2, but the Pirates gather themselves out of the timeout and close it out 25-21 in set number 2. They lead it 2-0. It's a round 2 matchup, the 3C2A playoffs. Ventura and Bakersfield on the VC Sports Network. Pirates 1 set away, leading at 2 sets to none after they take set number 2, 25-21. Well, they had to survive a run on serve by Aubrey Dees, who leads the Renegades in aces on the season. And the Renegades mustered that run, but the Pirates able to close it out from there, stop the run, and finish it out 25-21. It's a case of two teams going back to last year, both wanting to erase and move forward from a year ago. The Renegades were the 15 seed a year ago as well, and after a round 1 win, they traveled to Irvine Valley to take on the 2 seed Lasers of Irvine Valley College, and they fell there, so they would love to come here and spring the upset and continue their ascendancy, but they're going to have to come from 2 sets down. And of course the Pirates, fans of the Pirates will well know that last year, after a magical run throughout the regular season that saw a dominant Pirates season, it came to a close 1 round away from the championships as they lost in round 3 to Grossmount, losing sophomore setter Nevada Knowles for that match, unable to go, and the Pirates fall 1 step short, and they return this year again on a mission to try and move past that and make it all the way to the championships. They start with a 2 seed. It's not going to be easy. It is a loaded field in the Southern California bracket, but the Pirates off to a good start here in round 2, leading it 2 sets to none. Burns with the bump set. They'll try Johnson. Rogelio. Dug out by Dees. Bauer.
Wow.
Pancake again, kept alive by Ibbotson. Renegades back on the attack. They'll look for Johnson. It's going to go long. Pirate defense sensational again.
Wow. Look at Rogelio lay out and route to the point for Ventura.
And then it's almost back-to-back. You see Ibbotson getting in there with the one-hander to keep it alive as well. Schaumloffel. What a dig from Schaumloffel. Off the hard shot from Johnson. Briggs tries to keep it alive. It's into the net. The Pirates with the early 2-0 lead. Meanwhile, for Bakersfield, Mallory Bernadine making her first appearance to start set number 3. Schaumloffel, second on the team in aces. She's had a big night serving. Gets the tape, puts it in front of Jones. Well, we have been impressed with Schaumloffel's serve all night. And Mike, I just wanted to share that the numbers bear it out. Second on the team in aces, and she has been a weapon on serve all season long.
She's been a weapon everywhere. Defense, offense, on serve, you name it, she's doing it all.
Johnson, partial miss hit, fires it wide. Quick start for the Pirates in set number 3. This is exactly what you want if you're on that Pirate sideline. You've got the Renegades down 2 sets to none. I'm going to try and jump on them here in set number 3 before they can gain a measure of confidence. Momentum is one of those things that can get going so easily. Serve long from Schaumloffel, 4-1. Alexandra Johnson going after Schaumloffel, and the pass is wide, 4-2. Sophomore Alexandra Johnson will continue on serve. Trouble on the pass, but the Pirates still alive. Rogelio doesn't get the bump over 4-3. Meanwhile, for the Pirates, Alba Romanos Garcia has checked in for the first time tonight as well. 4-3. The error on serve. Pirates maintain the lead. Brianna Morrison will check in for Talia Behrens. On the front line, Autumn Rogelio. who has had a big evening so far. She has been sensational in that back row, and that's not any kind of departure from the rest of the season. Good pass from Jones. A tough serve, 50-50 ball. Back set. Bauer hammers it down, 5-4. Well, the Renegades were down 4-0. They've come back with a quick 4-1 run, and this is some nice resilience from this Bakersfield team. Gotten themselves back into set number 3. All the way across to Murdoch, and it's sent back. Tedrow and Bauer. Well, it's Tedrow. Again, 3rd in the state in blocks. And wins that battle against Murdoch. Tied at 5. They'll go back to Murdoch. That time the block not there in time. Jones can't keep that one alive.
No, it's not that the block wasn't there. It's just a great adjustment by Murdoch. She goes angle, finds the hardwood.
6-5. Tedrow keeps it alive. Briggs. Quick set, Morrison. Johnson keeps it alive. Pirates will try with Murdoch. Able to play it off the block.
No, they're going to say this is out.
Okay, this is the call. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. It looks like the tape. That's a great angle on it. Nice job.
Just out.
Yep. Tried to work around the block, all tied at 6. Steven to serve. You know, Mike, I find it fascinating as Murdoch has that one dug out by Johnson. Renegades will have to go from the back row. Another chance for the Pirates. Middle this time with Morrison off the block of Jones. They continue to serve to Autumn Rogelio, and it is happening enough where there is no question but that is the plan. And I have to tell you, not that there's a lot of great options with the Pirates in that back row, but it surprises me. Autumn Rogelio does a terrific job handling serve for the most part.
Yeah, I don't really know what the strategy is there. I mean, she's such a good passer. There have been a couple times, though, where she has shanked a couple of balls, but she's made the adjustment.
Jones able to dig it out. Renegades have to send it over. Pirates back on the attack. Ibbotson looking for the far sideline. All the way across. Briggs able to get it between Johnson and Rogelio, all tied at 7.
We'll say they had some success versus Shamloff. I wonder if they go back to her.
Yeah, this is the Pirate back row that we have seen for much of tonight. Murdoch, Shamloffel, and again, Rogelio, solid pass. And Shamloffel able to put that one in front of Johnson and give the Pirates the lead.
And I don't know if this is the strategy from Ventura on the serve receive, but it almost looks like that Rogelio is shading Shamloffel, so she takes serve receive in her place. It's a great move.
And ultimately it frees up Shamloffel to get up to the front on the attack, as we just saw. Off the block, Aubrey Dees gets the kill, tied at 8. Madeline Burns will serve for the Renegades. Johnson does keep it alive. Renegades back the other way. Johnson, another pancake from Rogelio, but off of Johnson, and then Ibbotson can't get it over. Renegades grab their first lead in set number 3 at 9-8. A 9-4 run for Bakersfield. Middle Middle set for Barron's blocked. Rogelio
Wow.
there. Murdoch gathers. 10 feet back, no problem. Tied at 9.
How about this sequence? Save from Rogelio, and then Murdoch finishes the point.
You know, Mike, the Renegades so good on that front line and blocks.
It's out.
Just long. They're so good in blocks, and you really have the sense as we watch here tonight that this is good planning and good understanding of what they're up against. As you see Rogelio creeping up, anticipating the block, and you just have the feeling that that's something that they talked about this week, which is get ready for the ball to come back. And be anticipating that those blocks are going to keep points alive. Great preparation from two teams that know each other well and two coaches that know each other well.
That's great coaching.
10-9. Dees looking for the far side and sent it wide. 11-9. Pirates responding to the Renegade run as they have been able to do all night.
I got to tell you, Jeff, we have it on replay, and that looked like it was in.
Someone throw the red flag. Jones goes down to get it. The block from Barron's is wide. 11-10. That was Schaumloffel. Actually getting the hands, but just wide. 11-10. Dees, who had the big run on serve toward the end of set 2. Good pass from Rogelio. Miscommunication. Free chance for the Renegades. Back set. Ibbotson positioned well. Schaumloffel. Clean block from Bauer. With a little help from Bernadine. Tied at 11. And Bernadine moving over, and Schaumloffel, a little insult to injury, because that one came back directly. Barron's can't get it down on the slide. Murdoch moves in. The back row attack from Murdoch gives the Pirates the lead.
And that got Briggs.
Yep.
Briggs
Was it Dees who got a hand on it and then the ricochet? This is, you can see the reach out and 12-11, so they'll give Cameron Briggs a moment, and she is going to hang in there. Occupational hazard in the world of volleyball, I imagine, Michael. 12-11. Schaumloffel to serve. Jones goes low to get it. Johnson gets the dink down in front of Ashley Johnson. So Johnson trying to anticipate, but a half a step late. We're tied at 12. And round 3 comes up Saturday night. And again, that will be the winner of this one to meet the winner of the match going on between Santa Monica and Cypress. Busy night in the 3C2A volleyball playoffs.
Timeout?
Meanwhile, we do have a timeout down on the floor. We'll step aside. You're watching Ventura College Volleyball on the VC Sports Network.
Yep.
Tied at 12 in set number 3. Pirates and the Renegades. Alexandra Johnson to serve for Bakersfield. Again, Rogelio will handle it. Good set, Barons. This time on the attack. Chance for the Renegades. Blocked. Jones there. Murdoch looking for the back row. Flat-footed. Bauer, heady play. Stays on her feet and able to play it off the block. And interesting, as I'm looking down, Mike, it looks like Schaumloffel, I believe earlier in the set, might have taken a shot off the nose.
Yeah, off of a block.
Yeah, that was the ball that we talked about moments ago where she went on the attack and the block came back, caught her right in the face. So it's getting physical out there. 13-12.
These balls are aggressive.
Yeah, we've seen Cameron Briggs and McKenna Schaumloffel, and I have to imagine that it's going to take quite a bit to get any of these players off the floor. Here in this one, 13-12. Johnson on serve with the Renegades leading it by 1. Johnson has to go back. Murdoch. And it's off the antenna from Briggs. And that is all about the power of Kayla Murdoch. Even Kaya Jones with difficulty fully controlling that attack from Murdoch. And Briggs tries to make the adjustment but catches the post. We're tied at 13. Rogelio to serve. Good pass.
What a dig.
Back to Briggs. Rogelio with another dig. A dink from Murdoch. Good read from Dees. Bauer gets it down on the back line. 14-13. Bakersfield noses out in front once again. Kaya Jones to serve. Murdoch on the attack, and the block from Tedrow and Bauer.
Well, so effective early set 1. Kind of gone to sleep a little bit, but it's a good time to show up here in set 3 up against it.
Murdoch. Pirates there. Back to Murdoch. And the Renegades scrambling, but cannot come up with an up to keep that one going. Tedrow and Briggs both had a shot. 15-14.
First time around, they were successful.
Trouble on the pass. Look at Dees go down to get it.
Wow.
Renegades still alive as Murdoch. Jones lays out. Hard to say if maybe that one was going to go wide. Kaya Jones has to make such a quick decision on that.
I think that was going to be in.
Yeah, even with the contact from Jones, it was just wide. 15 all. That's a nice job by Johnson. Tedrow mistimes the jump. 16-15, the Pirates back out in front. Yeah, it looked like Tedrow didn't quite fully get that one. Caught the tape. 16-15. Johnson with the floater.
Great short serve.
And the slide from Bauer is wide. 17-15. And does Penelope Zepeda think about a quick timeout? So little margin for error for the Renegades, up against it right now, trailing 2-0. Dees with the set. The push from Tedrow off the block of Ibbotson. 17-16. Renegades back within one with Kayla Steven to serve. Middle attack, Ibbotson again working from the middle. And this a clear adjustment for Brad Lyons, Sam Callisto over on that Ventura sideline. As we are seeing Ibbotson attacking from the middle far more often here tonight than earlier in the year.
Certainly a directive, but you're allowed to do that and able to do that because of the crisp passing here late set 3.
Murdoch from the back row. Rogelio with the one-arm dig. Another chance, Ibbotson's one-timer. Steven keeps it alive.
What a rally.
Dees. Murdoch with the dig. They'll go right back to Murdoch. Jones steps in with a dig. Dees one more time.
Too much.
And that's long. 19-16, big point for the Pirates to push the lead out to 3. And a timeout on the floor. Bakersfield going to burn a timeout here in set number 3. The Pirates leading it 19-16, trying to close it out. It's the 3C2A volleyball playoffs here on the VC Sports Network at SoCalCollegeSports.com. (19-16). Murdoch on serve. Johnson with some trouble on the pass. Renegades scrambling immediately. Free attack for the Pirates. Morrison rejected. And Rogelio and Ibbotson cannot combine to keep that one alive. Great job in the middle. Haley Tedrow winning the battle against Brianna Morrison. That is a huge point for the Renegades after they gave the Pirates a shot to extend on the lead. And some trouble for Rogelio, and Mikey referenced it earlier, but that was as much trouble as we've seen Rogelio have. That is a fantastic serve from Cameron Briggs, and it completely handcuffed Autumn Rogelio. Shamloffel with the overpass, and the one-timer from Johnson. Big response from the Renegades. They're pumped up on their bench, tied at 19.
Man.
Well, give the Renegades some credit. They're down 2-0, but they're not going away.
Great
Back
pass.
set, Ibbotson. She has been so big tonight for the Pirates. We haven't seen a ton of Kylie Ibbotson on the attack, but Mike, we don't have the luxury of the live updated stats, but when they have called her number, she has delivered tonight. 20-19. Montoya on to serve. Jones with the pass. Johnson on the slide. And meanwhile, a Pirate player down, and the point's going to go to Bakersfield.
Is that Ibbotson?
Yeah, Ibbotson down. We'll have a look right here on the line, and
Yeah, is she okay?
yeah, she's
Looks
up.
like she's okay.
Yeah, Barons, and I don't know if maybe they got their feet tangled coming down. And
She stepped on her foot.
obviously
Luckily
that's-
didn't
yeah.
roll the ankle.
It's exactly so. Tied at 20 as the point belongs to Bakersfield.
They're going to sub somebody in. Nope.
Nope, she's going to stay out as Morrison and Montoya come out. You go back to the back row of Rogelio, Murdoch, and Shamloffel. Up front with Johnson, Ibbotson, and Behrens. Nadlin Burns will serve for Bakersfield. Floating and long.
Oh, man.
Good read from Rogelio and a big point for the Pirates at 21-20. Well, again, you go back to the first matchup between these two teams. Bakersfield on top 2-1. The Pirates come roaring back. Wouldn't the Renegades love to turn the tables? Exactly. As they trail it. But they continue to battle. Briggs with trouble.
Wow.
Renegades scrambling, but still in it. Pirates quickly on the attack. Behrens able to play the block. That's a cagey play from Talia Behrens.
Yeah, that is a very great tool there of the block.
Behrens actually in the top 20 in the state in percentage, in attack percentage. So not a big surprise to see her get a big kill for the Pirates to give them a 2-point lead, 22-20 in set number 3. And down the stretch we go in set number 3, and the Pirates coming out of the timeout. You have to assume that the temptation is going to be you want to go to the leading attacker Murdoch all season long, but a decision for Brad Lyons and the Pirates on the floor because the Renegades seem pretty well prepared for that as well. These are two teams that know each other so well. Whose number gets called down the stretch? 22-20. Jones goes down, keeps it alive. Dees off the block of Behrens. Aubrey Dees comes up with a big kill to get the Renegades back within 1. 22-21. Murdoch starts in the back line.
Well, first off, the goal was to serve tough, and that they did, but Kaya Jones, incredible pass to set up that kill.
They go to Behrens in the middle. Second consecutive kill for Talia Behrens. And the sophomore who stepped into the big shoes led by all-conference standout Katie Mulville a year ago. Trying to deliver a trip to round 3 for the Pirates and a big serve. The ace pulls the Pirates within a point at 24-21, and who else? It's Sean Loeffel on serve. Trying to close it out. Jones with some trouble. Sean Loeffel does close it out. Well, Mike, you said at the top that it was a statement win for the Renegades in the opening round, sweeping Cerritos to punch their ticket to round 2 and a battle with the Pirates here tonight. And that looked like a statement win by the Pirates against a very talented Renegade team that came in here having won 13 of 14, arguably playing as well as anybody. But the Pirates defend the home court and move on to round 3 with a straight sets win here tonight, closing it out 25-21 in set number 3.
Impressive victory at home. They hold, serve, and dispatch they're a rival, and make no mistake about it. Bakersfield and football, basketball, you name the sport, Bakersfield and Ventura seem to always go at it. The Pirates, very impressive at home. And, man, they are a load to deal with. And I thought the block was there. The block was terrifically executed tonight by the Renegades. But Ventura, too much. The serve game was what really stood out to me. They are an absolute menace from the service line. And watch out, 3C2A. Ventura revving up the ship.
Yeah, you go back again to last year, and for those that followed the team and one step away from a trip to the championships after such a great season and the really bad break of losing Nevada Knowles, all respect and credit due to Grossmont, who played a tremendous match and punched their ticket. But this is a Pirate team that you had the sense right from the outset this season. This was about finishing what they were almost able to do last year. Well, they're one step away again, but it won't get any easier again. It'll be Cypress or Santa Monica coming here Saturday night with a trip to the championships on the line. Michael, any final words here before we sign off on a Pirate win here tonight?
I think Ventura very much a threat here in the South to possibly come out, but a tall order the rest of the way, and might we see them next week and at Mount Sac, and we are covering the championship. You will be there days 1 through 3, December the 1st through the 3rd, and
I can't
wait.
Yeah. We can't wait. We're very excited to be back once again.
There is a possibility we could be on the air this Saturday, I believe, should the Ventura matchup be that they're the higher seed in the next round, but that is yet to be seen.
Well, they're the 2 seed, and they're supposed to play the 7 or the 10, so I'm no math expert, but I believe they're going to be the higher seed, but we have to wait and see how that's going to ultimately shake out.
Well, hey, Jimmy Walker, athletic director, he's had his hands full tonight. I believe he was PA.
He always is.
What a stud.
He does everything here, and we thank Jimmy as always for helping to bring this about, and for all the support and effort he puts into putting together the VC Sports Network. That is really a lot of the work of James Walker here at Ventura College, and it's our great privilege and pleasure to work with him and for him here at Ventura College, and we look forward to continuing to do that. Once again, the final here, 3-0. The Pirates close it out here in set number 3, 25-21. They are on to round 3. That will be Saturday night, and we hope to join you, but we'll see about that. But either way, the Pirates will be there on Saturday night looking to punch their ticket to the championship. For everybody here at SoCalCollegeSports.com and the VC Sports Network, thanks so much for joining us. So long, everybody.